Today for Refurbish I have a Vtech telephone. This is a CS-6619. Took a little basic phone. The battery, I'm not sure if the battery's any good, but I tested with another battery and it does work. So we're going to go ahead and do a refurbish on this. So I'll disconnect the power here and we'll get started. These aren't terribly, expensive or, very good quality necessarily telephones, but they're a good value for what they are. And this one has lasted long enough that I think it's well worth giving it a second life. As you can see as I'm taking it apart here, it's certainly not exhibiting very high quality build. It's very flimsy and everything, but Vtech still puts out some decent phones, and I'm sure this is one of them. Okay, we got some buttons that are falling out already. Okay, looks like all the electronics are on the back. One of the clips is disintegrating. Okay, so the buttons on this thing are going to be kind of a nuisance to clean if they're all... Oh, I guess they are all together, just some of them are not. That's all bizarre. Yeah, this thing's kind of a mess. Oh, the screen's coming out and everything. Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Looks like this has the, this actually has gold plated, what are those things called? Conductions, or what's the conductive spots. It hasn't got a typical cheap screwless design. There's really nothing holding this in. But I suppose it makes for an easy repair. Alright, so I'm going to take all this stuff and clean this out. And then we'll give the board a clean, and we'll have to do the base as well because that's kind of gross too. Okay, I got all the plastic parts cleaned, and as is customary, I will now clean the board off, although I don't think it really needs a lot of cleaning because it was working fine and it looks pretty clean, but give it a little clean anyways. Okay, and now I will begin to reassemble the handset. And a little bit of a freak show here with the thing. Some of the buttons came off and the screen came out. I'm not really sure why. It's been a going trend with Vtech's cheaper phones, I've noticed. That back in place, and then the numbers here, for some reason some of them came out. It's like number 3. Not sure if that's broken or if that's how it's just designed. It seemed like kind of a ridiculous design to me, but Okay, so there's that. Let's make sure that, whoops, that's all good. Let's put this back in place. Now, for this, I'm going to actually put this on here first. I'm very concerned about the speaker wire flexing too much and breaking. And there's like some stuff on there, so I don't even know how you would repair this if it were to break. Let's take care of this problem. Okay, I'm having a little bit of a difficulty getting this on. Don't particularly like the way this works. This really does not want to go on there. There we go. Okay. So now I'll close this up before anything bad happens. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, that's it. Dang, that's cheesy. Alright. It's not quite wanting to close up. There we go. Now, where'd my test battery go? Ah! Oh, did I put it away? Desk, I put it away. Okay. Well, let me stuff this in here. Oh boy. Zoom that out. And I gotta plug the base in. The phone line plugged in too. So there we go, that's linked up. Okay, so it looks like that's all working. So I'll plug the real battery back in, and I'll have to let this charge and see if it's any good or not. If not, we'll get a new one. The base is pretty junky, so let's clean up the base. I think this should come apart relatively simply. Oh, actually, let's put these screws back in the handset. Well, this is not going to be as easy as I hoped it would be. Well, the basis, how better to get in the stinking handset is. Ridiculous. Okay. A little clip down there holding that in. Okay, so I'll set that aside. I'll go clean this out, and that should be pretty much it for this repair. Alright, the finish isn't perfect, but it's far more presentable than it was when it came in. So I'll leave that there. Put the button and the light back in. Let's look at the boards. Very simple boards. Got fuses and stuff. Decent quality. Okay, now putting this back together may be semi-interesting. Oh, yes it will be. Actually, not so much. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so let's put this back together and give it one more test, and this will be good to go. I think I'll just, well, it is charging, so what I'll do is I'll just take the test battery and put it in there, because I'm not sure if the other one's going to hold enough charge to really get a good test. It's working, and use light works. Still telephoning, so okay. So this one is all done and ready for use. Hopefully the battery's good, otherwise I'll have to get a new one.